Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about criteria of similar triangles, that is related to chapter 6 of class 10. Now, what are the three criteria of similarity of triangles? We have already learned about the similar triangles, what are similar triangles, and in this part we are going to discuss what are the criteria which will decide whether the two triangles are similar or not. Now, the first criteria is AAA, or it can be also termed as AA criteria. So what happen in this criteria? If there are two triangles, suppose triangle ABC and another triangle DEF, and if in these two triangles we have corresponding three angles as equal, then these two triangles will be called as similar. That is, if angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F, then this is called AAA criteria of similarity. Or we can also take any two of the angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E. If two angles are equal in the two triangles, then also by AA criteria these two triangles will be similar. So we have two criteria. We have this criteria. This is the first criteria in which the corresponding angles should be equal. Now the another criteria, that is now our second criteria is SSS similarity. What happen in this criteria? If the corresponding sides of the two triangles are in equal ratio, then the two triangle will be called as similar triangles. That is, if AB upon DE is equal to BC upon EF equal to AC upon DF. We can see we have taken three sides, side 1, side 2 and side 3 of first and the second triangle, that is side 1, side 2 and side 3. So if three sides are in equal ratio for the two triangles, then this will be called as SSS criteria. By this criteria the two triangles will be similar. So this is SSS criteria. Our third criteria is such that this is SAS criteria. We have the same triangles ABC and DEF. Now what this criteria says? In this criteria, if two sides are in ratio, that is, if I take this one and this one and this one as and this one, and the included angles, that is the angle between the two sides, if they are equal, this angle may be equal to this, then these two triangles will be similar. That is, the criteria is like this: if AB upon DE, we have taken the first side of the two triangle, is equal to AC upon DF, and now we have taken the two sides AB and AC, here DE and DF, the included angle between these two sides is angle BAC equal to angle EDF. We can see that we have included two sides and the angles included between them are also taken. So this is called SAS criteria. So these are the three very important criteria based on which the two triangles can be called as similar, and based on these similarities we are going to have some questions, and that is the applications of this criteria of similarity. So let's start the questioning. See here, our first question is like this. We have to check whether these two triangles are similar or not, and which criteria is used for the similarity. Here is the triangle ABC, and another triangle is PQR. Angle A equal to 60 degree, angle B equal to 80 degree, angle C equal to 40 degree, angle P equal to 60 degree, this is 80 degree, and this is 40 degree. So very easily we can check that angle A is equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and here also angle C equal to angle R. So we can see that three angles are equal. Then the first criteria, that is AAS, by AAA criteria, triangle ABC is similar to triangle. Now it is very important to write the corresponding points in the sequence. Don't write it as it is. We have to write the triangle's name in the sequence of the corresponding points. So the corresponding point for A is P. So A is at the first place, so P will come first. Then you can see B is at the second place, and B was equal to Q, so Q will come here, and after that C is corresponding to R, so R will come at the last. So we can say this triangle is similar to this triangle by AAA criteria. Coming to the next question. Here we can see that here it is A, B and C. Another triangle is P, Q and R, and here we are having AB as 2 and AC equal to 3 and BC as 2.5. This is 6, this is 5 and this is 4. So we can see here only sides are given. So let us try to see whether they can be written in the ratio form or not. See here, if we observe it carefully, we can see that 2 and the 4 is double of 2, 6 is double of 3 and 5 is double of 2.5. So they can form the ratio. How? AB upon here AB upon QR is equal to 2 upon 4, that is 1 upon 2. Similarly, AC upon PQ equal to 3 upon 6, that is 1 upon 2. And the last one is BC upon PR equal to 2.5 upon 5, and it is also 1 upon 2. From these three we can say that AB upon QR equal to AC upon PQ equal to BC upon PR. All the three sides are in ratio. This implies by SSS criteria the given two triangles will be similar. What are the corresponding points? So if I write ABC then similar, so what should be corresponding with A? You can see that the point A was opposite of 2.5 and the corresponding side of BC was PR. So what is the opposite point of PR? it is Q. So Q will come first. Now B is opposite of 3. The corresponding side for AC was PQ and the opposite point is R, so R will come here. And for point C, this was the opposite side and it was corresponding to 4 and the opposite point is P. So we will write the similarity in this way. So that was the applications of this similarity of triangles. Thank you. Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about Pythagoras theorem from chapter 6, and this is the part 3 of the chapter 3. So students, we are going to learn about Pythagoras theorem, and already you know what is Pythagoras theorem. You have studied in your lower classes that the Pythagoras theorem is applied in right angle triangle and the square of the hypotenuse equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides. Okay, so what is hypotenuse? It is the side opposite to 90 degree, and we are going to prove this Pythagoras theorem by using the concept of similar triangles. Okay, so first let us take one right angle triangle like this. This is a right angle triangle ABC in which angle B is 90 degree. Okay, now AC will be the hypotenuse. So according to Pythagoras theorem, what is the Pythagoras theorem says? AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. To simplify the solution, we will take the diagram in other way. That is, we are going to change the little bit diagram in this way. This is A, this is B, and this is C. The 90 degrees here, and now we are going to prove that. Let us take here as AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. This we have to prove. Now what is the construction here required? Construction we have to do. The construction is, you have to draw a perpendicular from B on AC. This perpendicular will be called as BD. So the construction is, draw perpendicular BD on AC. Okay, so why are we making this perpendicular? So that we can obtain some right angle triangles inside the right angle triangle, and this right angle triangle will be proved as similar to the bigger triangle. Because we have to use the concept of similar triangles, we need some more triangles, that is the triangles inside the given triangle. If we take the triangle inside the given triangle, we can see some of the angles will be equal, and by which we can prove that the two triangles are similar. Then if the two triangles are similar, we can use the concept of similarity of the triangle, that if the two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in ratio, and this will be used to prove this theorem. So let's start. You can see in triangle we are going to prove that. Here we are going to prove first that triangle ADB is similar to ABC triangle, the bigger triangle. So in triangle ADB and triangle ABC, what are the points which are equal? You can see that in this triangle, this angle A is common in both the triangle, in the bigger triangle also and this smaller triangle also. So angle A will be equal. So you can say angle BAD is equal to, in bigger triangle what is the angle? Angle BAC. As you can say that common angles, they both are common angles. What is the another angle which is equal? Here you can see that we have taken, make the perpendicular, so it will be 90 degree, and this bigger triangle is also a right angle triangle, so angle B is also 90 degree we have taken in the construction itself. So angle ADB equal to angle ABC. Both are 90 degree. Okay, so we can see that two angles are equal in the given two triangle. So we can say triangle ADB is similar to. Now again, which angle is equal to which angle? Angle A was the common, so we will take angle A in this bigger triangle also, and angle D was 90 degree in a smaller triangle, and in bigger triangle, which is the 90 degree? It is angle B. So in place of D, we will be having B, and the last point is remaining, that is C here. So we can say that angle B will be equal to angle C. The angle B for the smaller triangle is this one. Angle B for the smaller triangle is this one, and this will be always equal to this angle. Similarly, this angle will be equal to this angle. If we take this triangle and a bigger triangle, then also the two triangles will be similar, and this angle will be coming equal to angle A. So we are just going to use the property of similar triangles, that if the two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in ratio. Now, what are the sides which we require? We require AC, we require AB, we require BC. So ultimately we will require this AC, but we can see that AB is in square, so it should come twice. AB should be multiplied with each other, and it can be multiplied if there are two ratio. How? If I take in the smaller triangle, I take AB divided by AD. I have taken the two sides in ratio, AB upon AD, and that will be equal to, what are the two sides in the bigger triangle? See here, AB was opposite to 90 degree in the smaller triangle. Okay, so in bigger triangle, where is the 90 degree? This is the 90 degree. Sides opposite to this 90 degree is AC. So in place of AB, you have to write AC from ABC. Similarly, AD was opposite to this angle, and this was equal to this angle in the bigger triangle. The side opposite to this angle C in bigger triangle is AB. So in place of AD, we will be having AB here. Now if you cross multiply these two, what you are going to get? AB into AB, that is AB square, and AD will be multiplied with AC. So we can see that AB square equal to AD into AB square equal to AD into AC. So we have obtained AC here also. This is our first of the equation, and in the same way we can write ABC square equal to DC into AC for the second type of triangles. That is, what we can write? Similarly, BC square will be equal to DC into AC. This will be our second equation. This proof will be obtained in the same way. Instead of taking this triangle ADB and ABC, we will take BDC and ABC. So from 1 and 2, or adding 1 and 2, equation 1 and 2, what we are going to obtain? We can see AB square is going to be added with BC square from the left hand side, and the right hand side will be added like this: AD dot AC plus DC dot AC. Dot means multiplication. Now we can take AC as common from the two. We will be left with AD plus DC. And what is AD plus DC? This AD and DC, if added, they will become AC. So we can write AC into AC, which is equal to AC square. So we have seen that if I add these two, we will obtain at last AC square, which was to be proved. AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. So this was the Pythagoras theorem, and now we are going to see some of the applications related to Pythagoras theorem. Yes, see the first question. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle right angled at C. Prove that AB square equal to 2AC square. So first we are going to draw the diagram for this question. A triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at C. That is, if you draw a right angle triangle first, and you have to draw an isosceles triangle which is right angle. So if I take this as right angle, which two sides should be equal? We know that hypotenuse is never equal to other sides. First of all, hypotenuse is never equal to other two sides. So the other two sides can be equal. So we can take these two sides as equal, and it is written that it is right angle at C. The C point will be at 90 degree. Other 2 points will be here, A and B. Now what we have to prove? What is given here? The given points are AC equal to BC, and the second point is angle ACB equal to 90 degree. So this is the given point, as it is a isosceles triangle, and we have to prove AB square equal to 2AC square. So how to prove? We will start from this hypotenuse, applying the Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, we can write AB square equal to BC square plus AC square. And now, as we know that AC is equal to BC, this part, that is BC, can be replaced by AC, or you can replace AC by BC, but we want AC here. So in place of BC, what I will write? AC. So AC square plus AC square, and if we add these two, we will obtain 2AC square. So AB square will be equal to 2AC square, and this was to be proved. So simple and very easy. Okay, this is the first question. Coming to the next, second question. Our second question is, in figure ABD is a triangle let me draw the diagram. BAD C, this is right angle at A. Let us prove the first part first, then we will move to the second part also. See here in the figure ABD, angle A is 90 degree and AC perpendicular to BD is given. Now we have to show that AB square equal to BC into BD, that is the same we have proved in our Pythagoras theorem. We have to prove these two triangles are similar, and which triangle we have to take, how to decide. See here, the AB is coming, that means this side is coming, Let us dark those sides which are coming in this question. And the BC, and BC is this one side. Okay, from these two sides we can easily decide which triangle should be included. We can see the two sides of the triangles are included, and this triangle is ABC, so this triangle will be coming. Now there is another side BD. If I take this side BD, then you can say again find the find the triangle which is including the two sides, that is BD is the side of a bigger triangle ABD, and the other side for this is BA, which is already given. Okay, so we can easily see that the triangle ABC and triangle ABD is required in this question. So in solution we will write, in triangle ABC and triangle ABD, in these two triangles we have to prove these two triangles as similar. So which angles will be equal? Angle B is common in both the triangles, so we will write angle ABC is equal to angle ABD. As we know, they are common angle. The next angle, which is 90 degree, so you can see the angle C was 90 degree in a small triangle, and in big triangle angle A is 90 degree. So we can write BAC equal to BCA. It is BCA equal to BAD. Both are 90 degree. So we can see the two angles are equal. Therefore, by AA similarity, AA criteria, triangle ABC is similar to triangle. Now corresponding points for A in this small triangle, this angle will be equal to which angle? This angle, the remaining angle. Let us see the other angle first. Angle B was equal to angle B only. So in place of B, from this triangle, in place of B, we are going to get B in the middle, and C was 90 degree. C was 90 degree in smaller triangle, and in bigger triangle angle A was 90 degree. So at last I am going to get A, which is the remaining point. The remaining point of a bigger triangle is D. So here you are going to get angle D. So you can say angle D is equal to angle A. Okay, now we have to take the sides in ratio. So which sides will be taken in ratio? See here, as I have to prove, I have to include AB in the question. So I will take from small triangle AB, and this was the side which was taken inside the question. So I will take AB upon BC, and this will be equal to, in bigger triangle, this AB was opposite to 90 degree in small triangle. So in bigger triangle, the side opposite to this 90 degree is BD. So BD will be coming upside, and BC is opposite to angle A. Similarly, this was equal to this. So in big triangle, this side will be opposite to this side, this angle. So here I will write AB. Okay, if I cross multiply, I will get AB into AB, that is AB square, and BD into BC. So what was I wanted to get, I have obtained. So this was the proof for the first question. Now coming to the second question. What is the second question here? AC square equal to DC into BD. Sorry, AC square equal to DC into BC. this I have to prove. AC square equal to DC into BC. See here, now as we have proved this triangle as similar to the bigger triangle, similarly we can also prove that this triangle as similar to the bigger triangle. So let us see what will be the corresponding triangle points. Or we can directly prove these two triangles as similar. How? In triangle ABC and triangle ADC. So angle C, that is BCA, equal to angle ACD, as both are 90 degree. Now what is the second angle which was equal? You can see that this angle was equal to this angle when we have proved this triangle similar to the bigger triangle. That time this angle was coming similar to this angle. So what will be the name? Angle BAC equal to angle ADC. Already proved. Okay, therefore this triangle ABC is similar to triangle. Now which are the corresponding points? We can see this angle C was equal to angle C in both the triangle. So in place of C, you will have the point C only, and angle A was equal to angle D. So in place of angle A, you will take angle D, and what is the remaining point in this ACD? A is left, so this angle B will be equal to angle A. That means this angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, so these two triangles are similar. Now we can take the ratio of the two triangles side, and we have to obtain AC the twice. We want AC 2 times, so there should be multiplied. So how you will take? We have to include what are the sides which are to include AC. This side is to be included. DC, this is to be included. Then BC, this is to be included. So from this two triangle we are going to take only this two sides and these two sides. So we can write from ABC, we can write AC upon BC equal to, see, AC was opposite to angle B. The angle B was equal to this angle in the second triangle, and the side opposite to this angle is DC. So DC will be coming here. Now BC was opposite to angle A, and the side opposite to angle, the angle was equal to angle D. The side opposite to this angle is AC. So this side will come at the bottom, and if you do the cross multiplication, you will get AC square equal to DC dot BC. So this was the applications of Pythagoras theorem, and goodbye for now. You can do rest of the question by practice.